Hello and welcome everybody. We are live from Fort Mill, South Carolina. You're in the zone. That is the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. For your information, your previews, your news and predictions all about TNA Wrestling. Now, let us welcome our TNA Wrestling Fan Zone superstars.
Whoa, whoa, we on the night. Yeah, come on, we on the night. Yeah, we on the night. That's right. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's get it started. Illuminate the darkness. You know who go the hardest. I roll out the red carpet. The night is strong and it belongs to us. Yeah. The time has come. Now raise them up. When we hit the streets, it's a main event. Like we landed on the moon. Nothing been the same since. Now let the limelight shine bright. We're in our prime at the time of our life. We on the night. Yeah. Hear us screaming louder. Can you see the fire in our eyes? Come on. We on the night. Walk among the giants in a den of lions. It's our time. That's right. We on the night. Whoa, whoa. We on the night. Whoa, whoa. We on the night. Living to the fullest like who dodged your bullets on racing. Car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't wanna miss a thing. Let's go. Living to the fullest like who dodged your bullets on racing. Car chasing, amazing. We everywhere, doing everything. Don't blink, you don't wanna miss a thing. We on the night. Yeah, we on the night. That's right. We on the night. We on the night. We on the night.
Eric, cut my music. Cut it, Eric. Cut. Thank you, Eric. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your King of England champion and your Greasy Well, hold the phone, people. Hold the phone. I know. Where is my Greasy Revolution Championship? Yes, I know. Holiday Takeover 2020. Stupid Santa Claus has my Greasy Revolution Championship. I am still upset. The Queen can't get in touch with Santa Claus. She says the phone lines are been disconnected or something at the North Pole. It had a snowstorm, I guess, and the stupid reindeer are somehow magical now. I don't even understand that crap. There's like make people disappear. What are they, Willie Joe? Are they Willie Joe reindeers? I don't know. But I am the Greasy Revolution champion. I am the King of England champion. I am Fatback Greasy, the leader of the Greasy Revolution. And tonight, it's hard to kill predictions. I will take care of my Greasy Revolution championship situation at a later date because it's hard to kill. It's prediction time. And let's just go ahead and get started. What's up?
Oh,
Michael,
hi.
Michael Miner, what's up?
Nothing much. I guess I'm here for the prediction show for Hard to Kill because of Kenny Omega, AEW World Champ.
Wow, it's cool to see you again, Michael Miner. Where's Michael Scars? Have you heard from him?
He's been on a tear because of losing all the matches in TCW, so he's on a tear right now.
I do want to talk about TCW there, Michael. I came so close to getting that United States Championship. I came that close, Michael. Man,
You were close. I mean,
I'm telling you, man, I'm going to get it one day. I was almost there. It's that Predator, man. That Predator. He's tough.
he's a monster.
He almost put me in the hospital. He almost broke my back. It was
that guy can put you in a big move and hit that splash. That thing is brutal. Even almost took out the Drift. Took him almost out of action. Almost took you out of action, and Marcus Cross. But the thing is, you and Marcus Cross had a little head to head. I thought you two were going to go at it, and just the way you guys were doing, you were just throwing Predator out of the ring. Like, get out of here. Let's us fight.
Yeah, we had to do something because, man, he is a monster. He's like almost over 900 pounds, man. He's heavy. Throw him out. It's like, and then he comes back. You can't never get rid of him. It's like, oh, it's like, really? Can we not?
That's why he's our champion.
I want to tell you one thing, Michael. I don't think anybody can stop that guy or whatever it is. Well, if he's an alien or whatever, I don't know. But Michael, he needs to go away, is my opinion, because I need to be the United States champion, because I am the champion of champions. I am like the Greasy Revolution champion, the King of England champion. I need to be the United States champion to go with my King of England champion.
Where's the belt? I heard you lost to Santa.
I know. Can you believe that?
I couldn't believe that either.
I am sick of the Santa Claus. Do you know he goes to breaking people's houses each and every year in December, and then he goes and breaks into the studio here in W Slam Zone, TNA Slam Zone, and he comes and hits me. Hold on, people. I still got it. Look here, people. I have it. He hit me with these Christmas cakes. Can you believe it? I'm like,
no, I can't believe it. Christmas cakes, really? Just what?
I know, and I'm like, that is total bull crap. I want my belt, Michael. If there's any way, I don't know. I'm blaming it on Scars on this one. I think he's involved with this with Santa Claus, or there's something going on that I don't know about. That Revolution, it's going to be over for Michael Scarface. I'm just saying that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take over, and we're going to have a big announcement on the Fatback Greasy versus Scars 2 match at the end of this prediction show. We're going to announce where it's going to be, what arena it's going to be in. So we will have that announcement. And I'm going to let Michael Miner give that announcement of where the location will be at the end of this show. But all in all, we will get my belt back. The Greasy Revolution Championship will be coming back. Fatback Greasy, because you know why, Michael? I'm going to get my lawyers involved. I'm going to get everything involved, like attorneys, law, the board of directors, everything in order to get my belt back. And by the way, Michael, what is up with the Masked Men? Did you see the Masked Men? They were because of Billy Bob, Big Red. Yeah, they escaped. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about it.
And then Michael Scarface showed up at Holiday Takeover saying he's going to beat me at Revolution.
Yeah, I heard about it.
I don't think that's ever going to happen. You know, he's a cheater anyway. But what is your take on Michael Scarface showing up at Holiday Takeover?
That's Scars for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to get started with the Hard to Kill pay-per-view predictions. That's going to go down Saturday night, and it's going to be an amazing show. Michael, before we get into the predictions, what do you think of the overall of the pay-per-view that's coming up Saturday night?
I can't wait to see the pay-per-view. I mean, what happened at the last pay-per-view, Genesis was really good pay-per-view, but this one's going to be better.
I 100% agree on that. I thought Genesis was pretty good, but I thought, it had its moments. You know, it was a tournament. You know how a tournament goes, a tournament night.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And then, like, the I Quit match was wonderful. I love that I Quit match. It was a little weird when Willie Max, got beat up, and then Swann come out and said, "You get your shot, Moose," and Moose said, "I quit then." Okay. But anyway, when is he going to get that shot? I guess at Against All Odds in February if they go that route with the names. So I don't know. We'll have to find out on that. But we will get started on the night with the first match we're going to predict. The countdown to Hard to Kill pre-show match. It's going to be Josh Alexander, the lethal walking, or what does he call himself? The walking weapon, Josh Alexander versus the Kurt Hawkins, Brian Myers himself, taking and on in this countdown to Hard to Kill. My prediction on this match, I have to go with my good buddy, one of the best hosts of the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. Brian Myers will beat Josh Alexander and prove that he is the best in Impact Wrestling history. So, Michael, your predictions on Hard to Kill Countdown pre-show, Josh Alexander versus Brian Myers.
Mine is going to be Brian. It's going to be none other than Josh Alexander. I really think he needs to win this match to prove himself that he really is a top contender for a title in the near future. So I can see Alexander winning it.
That's cool. I see, Josh Alexander, he's going to be a single star now because Ethan Page is not technically going to be a contracted wrestler. We'll get into that in a little bit. But moving on to the next match, Michael, there's breaking news on the commentary team that I forgot to mention. Josh Matthews is no longer a commentator in Impact Wrestling. He got promoted to VP, Vice President of Productions for Impact Wrestling. So your new broadcast team, I would have loved your idea, Michael, when we talked about it a few months ago with Mario Ronaldo in the Impact Wrestling, but it is what it is. But we're getting Matt Stryker and D'Lo Brown as your commentator team for Impact Wrestling broadcasts, pay-per-views, and Impact Plus pay-per-views. So your thoughts, Michael, on this new broadcast team, and Madison Rain announced that she will discuss her future at the Hard to Kill Countdown pre-show. But what is your thoughts on this new broadcast team, Michael?
I think it's going to work out for him, for Matt Stryker. It's been a while since we see him on commentary. I think he did commentary for MLW for a while. I can't remember when he did that. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with him on commentary with D'Lo Brown. Wanted to see Mario Ronaldo be on there, but yeah, I just can't wait to see what they're going to do for him, for those two.
Me too. I would have loved to see Don West too, but we have to get what we can get. But anyway, we will move on to the next match we're going to predict is the return of Decay in a mixed tag match. We're going to have Rosemary and Crazy Steve. Decay is back, ladies and gentlemen, taking on Tennille Dashwood, Emma, whatever you want to call her. And she's going to be teaming with Caleb Conley with a K. So I'm going to go ahead and let Michael go ahead and give his predictions on this match. I think I already have my prediction, but Michael, go ahead.
Yeah, I think my prediction is going to be the return of DK winning this match, because I really don't think that seeing Caleb with the K in that winning is just no, not looking forward to that.
My pick is the same, Michael. Rosemary and Crazy Steve. This is kind of something random. Just a random match they thrown in here. It is what it is. I mean, we've had a mixed tag already with Emma and Caleb with a K already at what Final Resolution, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care, but we're going to move on to Michael's favorite match of the evening. And I'm going to let him predict it. It's going to be the Karate Man. Almost hurt myself, Michael. Ow. Hold on. I hurt myself, but he's going to take on Ethan Page, the Karate Man. Oh, man. Hold on. I'll be back, people. I hurt myself. Oh.
I'm not looking forward to it. Seriously, I'm not looking forward to that stupid, pathetic match between Karate Kid and Ethan Page. It's so stupid. I'm not looking forward to it. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. I just hope, I just hope it doesn't. I'm not even looking forward to it. So I'm sorry. I'm not looking forward to that match.
Oh, man, I almost hurt myself, Michael. Anyway, Michael, what is this? Well, I mean, we've seen this on his YouTube channel. It's like, why do we have to see it at Hard to Kill? And it's like, I thought he was already out of a contract. I'm like, okay, what is he doing this? He filmed this match at his house, and they're going to put it on Hard to Kill, and it's going to be like a cinematic green screen match or something. I have no idea. If I had to pick, on his YouTube channel, we had Karate Man beat Ethan Page. I'm going with Ethan Page to beat Karate Man on this one. I don't care. I really don't, but it's just a cinematic match they got to put in like they did last month with or Bound for Glory with EC3 and Moose. But we're going to move on. What, Eric? Hold on, Michael. What, Eric? Yeah, I know. What, you're going to destroy Rhino and Jake something and Tommy Dreamer? Wow. Okay. The world doesn't belong to them. It belongs to you. I got you. Oh, by the way, Eric, thanks for signing our 8x10s and everything for the Impact Slam Zone. I know, man. You're awesome. I appreciate it. Well, we seen you on highspots.com. Yeah. Thank you, Eric. I know. You're awesome. Michael, he said, why didn't you ask for something?
I just didn't have the money. I didn't have the money for it, so yeah.
What, Eric? He said he would have signed you something for free.
Yeah, I know, but I just didn't have the money for it, so.
Man. All right, Eric. All right, we'll predict it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this next match is an old school rules match. It's going to be Eric Young, Cody Deaner. Wait, he's not going by Cody anymore, just Deaner. And Joe Doering taking on Rhino, Tommy Dreamer, Cousin Jake from State Farm in an old school match. This is going to be good, Michael. Everything's out the window here. All the rules are out the window. ECW style of match. This is going to be great. We're not going to have like a regular tag. I think everybody's going to be fighting all over the arena on this match. My prediction, my good buddy, the producer of the TNA Fan Zone, Eric Young, Joe Doering, and Deaner is going to take the win at Hard to Kill and put Tommy Dreamer in the old folk home. So that is my prediction because Eric Young is the Impact Wrestling history. Michael, your predictions. What, Eric? Eric says you better get the prediction right, Michael.
I'm going to go with Eric Young's team because the simple fact thing is I really don't want to see old fart Tommy Dreamer and Rhino because I really think that thing that that Rhino has in his hand is meant for nothing. They just, oh, here you go. We're just going to give you a trophy. And Heath Slater's going to come back as a superstar. It's just, they're going to win it. They're going to beat the living crap out of them. So I'm going to go with Team Eric Young.
I hope he does, but that there's a prediction in the back of my mind, Michael. Could the return of Heath Slater come back and kind of get his revenge on Eric for beating him up in that office? I hope not, but it could happen. What, Eric? Oh, okay. Heath Slater, ladies and gentlemen, is still in the hospital. He's still laid out, and he's still in the hospital where Eric said he belongs, Michael.
Yep.
Heath Slater, no. But anyway, here we go. Next match, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if Michael cares about this, but my team wasn't in this, and I'm upset about it. It is what it is, but it's for the return of the Knockouts Tag Team Championships at Hard to Kill, the finals. Kira Hogan, Tasha Steelz taking on Havoc and Nevaeh. Whoever wins is your brand new Knockouts Tag Team Champions and the return of the championships as well. Before I'll go ahead and I'll just go ahead and get my prediction. Havoc and Nevaeh will walk out of Hard to Kill, your new Knockouts Tag Team Champions of the world. Michael, your thoughts? My team got eliminated. I wish they were in the finals, Rosemary and Valkyrie, but it is what it is. But what is your prediction, Michael?
My prediction to win it is going to be I'm going to go with the first team.
Wow, Kira Hogan and Tasha Steelz?
Yeah, I think with their bad attitude kind of deal, I want to see them continue with it and be the tag champions. But if they do become tag champions, I don't want to see them get all thrown away kind of deal. I just want to see them, more into a team. Because if they can do more of a team, that'd be really good.
It would be pretty cool, but Havoc and Nevaeh, they're unstoppable right now. It's going to be an interesting match to see. And also, Scott Moore teased on the review type show they did that there might be a surprise for the presentation to give the titles to whoever wins this match. I don't know. Could he be bringing in the first ever tag knockouts champions of Taylor Wilde and Sarita? I don't know about Sarita, but I heard Taylor Wilde wants to come back out of retirement. But your thoughts, Michael? What do you think this tease surprise from Scott D'Amore might be on the presentation of the winners getting the belts?
I think someone's going to give them the belts.
Yeah. Me too. Some former knockout, Taylor Wilde, maybe Madison Rain. She was a tag champion as well. We'll have to see what that surprise is. We will move on to the Knockouts Championship match at Hard to Kill. Donna Purrazzo taking on Tyra Valkyrie for the Knockouts Championship. Who will walk out of Hard to Kill? So, Michael, who's walking out of Nashville, Tennessee at Hard to Kill with that Knockouts Championship?
I'm going to go Purrazzo to retain because I really think she should retain the title and move on into different match because to me, I can see maybe Kimberly getting involved, somehow making Purrazzo win and then all of a sudden turn her back on her and then maybe start a feud with those two. But we'll just have to see because remember, they lost the tag title tournament and Purrazzo could blame it all on her, but that's my idea of who I think is going to win.
Well, my prediction is your opposite than yours. My prediction is Tyra Valkyrie being the two-time Knockouts champion. That's just my prediction. I think Tyra Valkyrie, she deserves to have that title back. Maybe after we celebrate with Rosemary, and maybe she can be the champion, and they can maybe go after whoever wins the knockouts titles, and she could be double champ. That would be awesome to see, but we'll have to find out. I think this is going to be an interesting match. We'll have to see. I don't know, but we're going to move on to the X Division Championship of the night. I already think I know who Michael Miner's pick is going to be, who he wants to win, which probably is my pick as well, but we'll see. Let's go over to Michael Miner live from Wisconsin to see just who he's got picked in this X Division Championship. It's going to be Chris Bay taking on Manik, the X Division champion, which I heard it could be under the mask, TJP. I think everybody knows that, but anyway. Versus Raju in a triple threat match. Who's walking out, Michael? Hard to kill. I think I know your pick, but go ahead. Live from Wisconsin, who's that pick?
My pick's going to be my boy Chris Bay. It's going to be Impact Bay, baby. I think he's going to win the title and maybe start a feud with someone, but I think Chris Bay is going to win it because I really don't want to see that other douche, Raji, winning it.
That's my pick too, Michael. I really hope that Chris Bay finally gets his belt back after he lost it in like a fluke when Raju beat him for it in that match back last year or so. Yeah, I wish that Chris Bay would get this because Hard to Kill on Saturday will be Hard to Kill Saturday. So that's what I say about it. So now we're going to get into a brutal. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be barbaric. It's going to be insane. It's going to be
a massacre.
It's going to be Barbed Wire Massacre 4 between Eddie Edwards and Sami Callihan. So let's go ahead and go back in history on Barbed Wire Massacre. The first ever Barbed Wire Massacre, we had Abyss versus Sabu. The second Barbed Wire Massacre, it was Abyss versus Judas Mesius. And your third Barbed Wire Massacre was OVE, Sami Callihan and Jake Christ, I think that's his name, versus LAX. It was the match that was too brutal for TV, so they aired it on Twitch. I'm like, oh, okay. But this match is where it belongs on pay-per-view. No editing, no taking out of anything. I'm glad it's not on Impact. So I'm going to go ahead and give my prediction on this fourth Barbed Wire Massacre in the history of Impact Wrestling. I'm saying, I hate to say it, but Sami Callihan is going to probably walk out the winner here because Eddie Edwards, I don't see how he's going to be that violent in this match. He don't look like a violent person, really. Sami Callihan don't give a crap, okay? He really don't. He'll knock you out. He don't care what he does to you. So my pick, Sami Callihan, and probably the help of Ken Shamrock. I don't know if they're going to get him in that match. Maybe he's too old. I don't know, but we'll have to see. But yeah, Ken Shamrock's going to help Sami Callihan. There's probably going to be like a barbed wire table spot or something where maybe Shamrock grabs Edwards and throws him in it to end the match. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But man, Michael, I was excited to hear about Barbed Wire Massacre.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was excited to hear about it too. I cannot wait to see it. Yeah, I think Sami's going to win it because somehow he's Ken Shamrock's going to get involved somehow, some way. So yeah, I could see him winning it.
We're going to move on to the biggest main event in history. It's going to be an 8-man tag team match, and it's going to be Rich Swann and the Motor City Machine Guns, Alan Shelley, Chris Sabin, going to take on the reunion of the Bullet Club, Kenny Omega, the good drunks, the bad drunks, whatever you want to call them, Karl Anderson, the Machine Gun, and the big LG Luke Gallows. And Kenny Omega will have his AEW World Heavyweight Championship with him in the Impact Zone during this match. So I'm going to give the spotlight right now. I'm going to get Eric to give Michael Miner the full screen on his prediction because he's Mr. AEW. You see the banner right there, people. AEW Daily host. He knows it all about AEW. So let's go straight to Wisconsin for your Michael Miner's prediction on his. We probably already know his prediction, but yeah, let's go ahead, Eric. Go ahead to Wisconsin right now.
The only thing I have to say is good night, mwah, and good night, bang. That's right, my boy. The AEW World Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Omega, with Don Callis and the Good Brothers, the Impact Wrestling World Tag Champions. If you guys know, last Wednesday night they invaded AEW with attacking Jon Moxley, but I'm thinking that Jon Moxley might interrupt in this match. I have to say that because I'm thinking when those three win the match, we're going to get Jon Moxley's theme song hitting, and we're going to show in the back him just with his new car pulling up, seeing the bus behind him, taking a barbed wire baseball bat, bashing every single window in, and just I think Moxley's going to get involved. But I can see Omega and the Good Brothers winning. But then after the match, Moxley's going to come out. He's going to take a barbed wire baseball bat, smash every single window. He's going to mark his MOX on there, his symbol that he does for Moxley. And that's going to be about the end of the show. So, yeah, I think it's going to be Moxley interrupting at the end of the night. And then after the match, once those three run out to go catch Moxley, we're going to have Moose come out and spear Rich Swann, the Impact World Champion, and then hold the both titles at the end of the show. So that's my prediction for the main event.
Wow, Michael. Wow. You outdid me. You outdid me on my prediction. I'm like, okay. There you have it, people. That's probably, like, if you want to book something there, Scott Demore, call Michael Miner because that's a good ending. I don't even have anything, man.
The thing is, because remember, at the end of the night from AEW's Dynamite, the New Year's Smash at night one, the Good Brothers were there. They were Impact Wrestling. But now if you got with Impact Wrestling, we could see more of a Stone Cold Steve Austin type Moxley. Yeah. I don't know, maybe you might come out with the escalator thing where they drop this big cinder block on the bus and blow it up kind of deal. But it's going to be depending if you can do that, because don't forget it's surrounded by the city, and you know the city could have cops come out, interrupt the show, say no, you can't do that kind of stuff. If it was Scott Demore, if I was Scott Demore, I would go talk with the city of Nashville and say, hey, we're going to shoot this. We're going to shoot this ending at the end of the show where something drops on the bus. And because remember, we've had that happen in WWE, World Wrestling Federation, way before it came WWE, with Stone Cold Steve Austin dropping the thing on the DX Express. kind of deal. And I think I don't know if they had a beef with the city because they were doing it by, because maybe it was at the arena. But don't forget, this is a studio. It could all change in one setting. Maybe they could have him come in with a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, smash the windows, or if they can get the okay, have a cinder block be dropped onto the car, onto the bus, which we all know a lot of you WWE fanboys will be out there be like, oh, AEW Impact Wrestling just stole something from WWE. They stole the thing that Stone Cold Steve Austin did. So maybe they'll do it different than what they did with Austin. Because remember, this is a RV. Remember, the thing comes out. This isn't a regular bus. This is an RV that has the little thing that comes out. He could drop it and the whole front part just come right off. I can see that happening, and having all the guys run out to the back going, no, my bus, and all of a sudden here comes Moose just out of nowhere, spears Rich Swann, and then holds both titles and ends the show that way. Yeah, and sets up a match against all odds.
But my prediction was this. I was going to predict Swann, the Motor City Machine Guns taking the win here, but I also see some shenanigans. You might have John Moxley get into it with Kenny Omega. They'll probably brawl out of the ring or something like that. But then the Guns will be and like Rich Swann probably be in it with Moose maybe. But then you have the Guns sitting there in the ring, and then out of the blue, Super Kick Forte! The Young Bucks come out, stare down the Guns face to face. We have a super kick after super kick finish here, or like a move, like back and forth. And then we have a match following, maybe Dynamite, maybe at the next pay-per-view, February or April, big pay-per-view. I could see that as well with the Young Bucks coming out to try to help Omega and the Good Brothers as well. Because you've seen on Dynamite, they joined the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega at the last Dynamite. So we'll have to find out. But that's my prediction on the ending of my ending. But I love your ending better, Michael. Yeah, I had no good prediction. But yeah, you beat me on that one, I have to say. But that concluded Hard to Kill predictions right here at Impact Wrestling TNA Fans On. I hope everybody enjoyed the predictions for Hard to Kill. It's going to be a good show. Overall, let's go ahead and talk before we get into our updates and everything for our channels. Before we get out of here, what is your favorite top matches for Hard to Kill that you're looking forward to, Michael? And I will go ahead and give you, get Michael, Eric, go ahead, send that full screen. Thank you.
My top three matches for Hard to Kill is going to be the Barbed Wire Massacre match, the Old School Rules match, and the six-man tag, which is a six-man tag is going to be number one. Number two would be the Barbed Wire. Number three would be the that one match, the Old School Rules match. So those three are going to be my top three. So yeah, that's pretty much it from my end. I think that's what's going to happen at Hard to Kill. Those are my three matches.
My three matches that I'm looking forward to is the Old School Rules match with Eric Young, Barbed Wire Massacre. Number three, I think the X Division. I think, everybody might not think the X Division match will steal the show. I think it might steal the show when Chris Bay finally gets his belt back. That's my three top. And then the fourth one would have to be the main event to see just what AEW's got up their sleeve on this one. And before we move into our updates, Michael, do you see Tony Khan showing up?
Yeah, I could see him showing up tonight, or him showing up at Hard to Kill. I can see that happening.
What happens if we maybe get a backstage segment, Tony Khan face to face with Scott D'Amore?
God, that would be amazing to see. I mean, where in the world have you ever got to see face to face with both of them, looking eye to eye, Tony Khan and Scott Damorn? Yeah, I don't know the guy's last name by heart, but it would be good to see that happen. I mean, it'd be like, hey, Vince, look what just happened. You could have done stuff like this with WCW.
I mean, there's a lot of things that they could do with this partnership. And don't forget, it's not going to happen, but I would love to see an intervene, with the announcers. Maybe D'Lo Brown, Matt Stryker, and then all of a sudden JR or Taz or your buddy Excalibur come face to face with Matt Stryker.
Sorry, Excalibur. I want to see him go because the only thing I want to see is because I've seen pictures of it. I've seen question about it. What do you guys want to see Jim Ross on Jim Ross in AEW? And I was like, oh yeah, because what they'll do, because I want to see him be there. There's your legendary AEW commentary team. Get rid of that piece of crap Excalibur, send him back to PWG where he belongs, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla where he belongs, and he can sit there with the mic and talk like an idiot.
I'm going to go ahead and send it over to Michael in Wisconsin to talk about his TCW show. I will have him do the big announcement for the Fatback Greasy versus Michael Scars 2, the feud of the century, where it's going to take place at, what arena it's going to take place at, and what company it's going to take place in. So, Michael, Eric, go ahead and send it to Wisconsin to Michael Miner. Thank you, Eric.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, updates for TCW. As you guys know, we have a brand new show. Thanks to Travis Neely for the logo. It will now be known as TCW Monday Night Chaos. We just had 2 episodes up already. We pretty much call it episode 8 because it transport into with Monday Nitro because I didn't want to switch it over to that. But we might just, change it up and call it episode 1 into TCW Monday Night Chaos. Big thank you to everybody that was there. In 2 weeks, not this Sunday, but next Sunday will be the very first annual Championship Rumble TCW, where the TCW World title will be defended and the TCW Women's Championship will be defended in a Royal Rumble match. Now, a lot of you people are wondering, Michael, where is 10XW? Well, 10XW will not be out until after the biggest pay-per-view of the year, TCW Clash of Titans, because we are going to have the first annual TCW draft where we'll have all the TCW superstars, and the EOW now is now called Exalted One Wrestling. It will now be called that now. I just recreated the titles. The titles look so beautiful. They're ready to go. So get ready for that. Big announcement from what Fatback just said. The match between Michael Scars and Fatback Greasy 2 will be contested at the TCW Monday Night Chaos Arena. Yes, we will have that live for you guys. It will be on this channel. It will be on the show for Revolution. Just had it recorded, ready to go. So you guys it's going to be an awesome show to see. The titles that I made for them are going to be really awesome. So get ready for that, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that is about it. Just want to let you know that next year or our pay-per-view after Clash of Titans, we will now be going live on YouTube. Yes, we're going to be bringing it over to YouTube. I think I can get more viewers on there than I've been on Twitch, but we'll see how Twitch goes going into Clash of Titans. So if there's any call feds out there that have commercials that you want to send my way, you can send it to me on Instagram, instagram.com/MichaelChamp26. Send me a commercial, and I can send you guys a commercial from my end for the show. Once we get a PlayStation 4, we're going to have more kind of backstage interviews, backstage promos, the backstage, attacks, stuff like that, and we'll start getting storylines built up going on to the near future. There might be some guys from TWE that's going to be part of the EOW show, so on and so forth. So we might even have a general manager. So we're going to see how that goes very soon. But anyways, also, guys, don't forget AEW Daily every Saturday at 5 p.m. on twitch.tv/MichaelChamp25. And a lot of you guys are wondering, where is Supercard Season 7 series? I have been putting that on hold for right now because apparently we're going into the new tier, the Royal Rumble tier. That's coming up very soon. So get ready, guys. There will be new merchandise, as you guys can see. If you go to storefrontier.com/scars brand, this is one of them. I had an AEW Slam Zone shirt, and I will be having a TCW Monday Night Chaos t-shirt being made. So guys, go check that out. Please buy a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. And that's it for the shop, everything for updates. So yeah, that's it for updates for yours truly, Michael Miner.
That is it right here at the WWE Slam Zone. I am your true King of England champion of the world, Fatback Greasy, your Greasy Revolution champion of the world. We'll get into that situation, I said, at a later date, which we will. Michael, it's good to see you again. I hope to see you at Hard to Kill review. But yeah, it was awesome seeing you. Thanks for coming on here and giving your thoughts on Hard to Kill for Impact Wrestling. So we're going to get out of here. We're going off the air right now. Eric, roll it to the credits. We'll see everybody in the next video. See ya, people.
Thanks for watching the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. Stay tuned next week for more fun, action, entertainment. Brought to you by GTN Productions. Be breezy.
That's why he get him top, like he belong there. And when he taking off, it's like he own air.